Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Yeah, the old clock says it's 5 o'clock. Beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it, guys. You may recognize this one. I did this one last year. This is Goats in Space. I don't know if you've seen that, but on the side of the can, I don't know if you can see it, depending on how the light hits it. It's got it written on the side, Goats in Space, and it's got a goat with a little glass canopy bubble on his head. He's in space. So Goats in Space, 9% on this beer. Big beer, big boy beer here. And these guys, Two Silos Brewing, are out of Virginia. Let me read to you what it says here. Back from the intergalactic journey, our Mosaic Goat returns as a massively dry hop hazy double IPA. This interstellar variant features a dank blend of Mosaic, Nelson, Vic Secret, and Citra hops, creating intense citrus passion fruit and over-ripened tropical fruit flavors. Two Silos Brewing, Manassas, Virginia. Government warning. And on the rim, the date's right here, guys. 12/19/23. So this one's getting past its prime, and it just showed up in the local Kroger store this past week. This past two days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, it just showed up. Come to the shelf. December, January, February, March. I mean, it's April. It's April, and it just hit the grocery store shelf, and it's already past its 3-month shelf life. What the is up with that? I mean, seriously. It's in Manassas, Virginia. In Virginia, I'm in Virginia. It took them 4 months to get it here. What? That's some crack smoking monkeys, that's all I can say. We'll leave it there. I've harped on this. That horse has been dead a long time, and I'm still beating that horse. I mean, ain't nothing but bone. Ain't nothing but dust. Ain't no bone left. I done beat him down to dust. Give me a break. There's no sense in it. There's no sense in it. If you're that bad at your job, you don't need to have that job. Somebody else needs to put you out of business. Yes. So, alright, 9%er, 18 IBUs. And the commercial descriptions on Untapped is exactly what I read off the back of the can, so let's get it in the glass, guys. Alright. Sometimes I just think, you know, the beers that don't sell, they collect them all back up from the stores that they pull them off of that hadn't sold, close to the end of the shelf life, and they take them to another store and redistribute it. Maybe somebody on the other side of town will buy it. I'm serious. I mean, there's no sense in it. Whoever distributed this beer, you ought to be out of business. If whoever is distributing this beer in this area, you ought to be out of business. And I hope somebody does put you out of business. Anyway, 1.5 head on that. Orange juice in the glass, guys. I mean, that is super cloudy, super milky looking. I mean, almost looks like a milkshake beer. Not quite, but it's close enough. Good looking New England style beer, yeah. To the nose we go. Very nice. Tropical fruit notes. It has a very sweet, I would think there was some lactose in this. It's got a very sweet nose, 18 IBUs. Almost smells like candy in the glass. I mean, there are some tropical fruit notes, but it's a super sweet smell. And I really liked this beer last time. I'm hoping my palate hasn't changed that much since I had it the last time. But smells good, guys. Looks good, smells good. Let's dive in. Cheers. Mosaic, Nelson Sauvin. You're gonna get your grapes, white grapes. It's got a real pleasant aroma, guys. Real tasty, full-bodied. That's a very nice beer. That is a very nice beer. Big Secret Southern Hemisphere hop. Super citrusy. Tangerines, oranges. Well, I like it. I like it a lot, guys. I liked it so much. Like I said, I just reviewed it last year. I bought another 4-pack, and I may buy another one. That's a well-made beer. Got some nice chunks coming out of the back end. Make sure we swirl. I probably should have swirled that a little heavier or a little longer to get all that out. We got some big chunks down in there. So this is an unfiltered beer that's going to leave a big ring in the bottom of that glass. Look at that. I've got streaks. It ain't spinning around, and that's just dissolving as it goes down through. That's awesome. Heavy sediment in this one. Remember to do that super duper swirly swirl on the can, and then we'll have to do it on the glass. Once we get down about this much, we'll have to start doing that in the glass to agitate all that back up before we get to the final chug. So let's go sip on it. I do like this beer. I guess y'all can figure that out by now. Be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I tell you what, this beer is intense. Once I got down to about right here, I mean, I had a heavy cake on the bottom of it, and I started swirling. The last couple sips, it's just gotten more intense and more intense as I've done that. The hops are almost now so intense that they're almost on the green side, like fresh hop cones, like putting a fresh hop cone in your mouth. I'm going, wow, super intense, and the clusters of what's settling have that green tint to it. So this is just pure hop resin, lupulin. It's just accumulating. So intense beer. I mean, I don't remember it being quite that intense last time, but this one had a serious cake in the bottom of the glass. So again, it will accumulate, and now it is to the milkshake consistency. The last couple of sips, I say, has been in the milkshake category. Once I got all that started swirling up from about there down, a couple sips, you definitely got more intense. And the aroma is this, that hops are releasing. Wow, wow. That's a very intense beer at this stage right now, guys. I mean, unbelievable. Kind of blown away. It's actually better than I remember it being. But it is intense. That is super. If you're not a hophead, this will make you sick. Final chug. That is a super intense hoppy beer. Wow. I like it. That is very, very nice. I don't know if I could drink that every day, but whew, that was pretty enjoyable. My final beer of the evening for me, guys. 2 Silos Brewing, Faison ABV, definitely unfiltered, New England hazy. I think for a 9%er, some people might find it boozy. Not so much for me. There is a little bit of alcohol in it, 9%, but it's not overly intense. I think it's a well done beer, guys, and I gave it a solid A last time. I'm gonna kick it up a couple of degrees. I'm gonna give it a 98. It's kicking the door down on being an A beer to me, but that's just to me. I didn't find it that good last time, so it is intense. I don't know if I've got this batch is a little bit better, a little bit heavier, a little thicker, a little whatever, but I like this one just a little bit better than the one I had last time, and I really like the last one. So if you can get your hands on a Two Silos beer, Ghost of Space, if you're a hophead, it's pretty intense. I mean, I don't know how to warn you more than to tell you that it's intense, but it is intense. If you're just getting into the bitter, I don't want to say bitter, it's not bitter. If you're just getting into the, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. If you like a double IPA in a New England style, this one is worth picking up and giving it a try. So we'll leave it there, jump over to Beer Advocate, no school. And this is the second batch I know for sure that they've done, because the one I did before was not this date. So they've done it at least twice, and they still don't have enough. They've got 5 reviews and 7 ratings, so I think they're 3 shy from doing that on the rating part. And over to Untapped, they have it at 3.99, which is right at their A grade, A minus grade, out of 1,092 ratings. So I'm surprised it only has 1,000 ratings, and they've done it twice at least so far. So if you've had Ghost of Space from Two Silos Brewing, let me know what you think, guys. I'm kind of blown away a little bit this time on this one. So let me know. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.